Hey everybody, happy Friday. This is Colin checking in with you. Hope you've had a wonderful week. It's been a really successful one for me, and just wanted to quickly touch base before the weekend and talk about a topic that has come up quite a bit recently in conversations I've had, interviews I've done, and podcasts that I've been on. And that's the idea of starting your career transition process or starting thinking about your career transition early. I have conversations with police officers, other first responders, and veterans every single day. And many of them tell me that they are retiring or leaving their profession within the next, couple of weeks or even that day or within a month or so. And they're trying to figure out what they want to do next in their career. And they really haven't given it a whole lot of thought because they've been so focused on their current career that they haven't thought about what's coming next. And of course, I can help anybody regardless of what stage of your career you're in. However, it makes your life so much easier if you start this process of planning as early as possible. Even 3 to 5 years out, that's a great time to get started. So what I have my candidates do, and it might sound silly to some people, but it's a great practice. Start writing down aspects of your job that you really enjoyed. Don't make them job titles, but make them actual things that you've done. Maybe it was training. Maybe you really enjoyed firearms. Maybe you were in charge of your agency's accreditation process and you really enjoyed that aspect. Perhaps like me, you were in charge of recruiting or a background investigator and you really enjoyed that aspect of it. Start writing these things down. Because what you can do next is go on job boards like LinkedIn and go to the job section. And instead of writing in a job title, write in a task or a skill that you really had a passion for. So in this example, let's say firearms. Say you really have a huge passion for firearms. You don't know what you want to do with it, but you know you want to be in that kind of industry. Type in the word firearms to the job section and click search. And you'll start seeing every single job title, every single job that has the word firearm mentioned somewhere either in the title or the description. And these could be jobs anywhere in the country. For now, don't even worry about the company, the salary, the location. Just look up what these jobs are. Start looking at what's available to you and start looking at what these companies are looking for. So start going through these job postings and seeing both what the jobs entail, but even more importantly, what are these companies looking for in a strong candidate? Perhaps they're looking for a certain degree or certain certification or training, you name it. Because what you can do next is start planning out your last couple of years in law enforcement or as a first responder or in the military. And if you know for a fact that the industry you're hoping to get into, they really want this certification, and that certification takes you a year to complete, let's say. With 3 years left in your career, you now still have ample time to make those necessary steps to get that certification. That way, when it comes time to leave law enforcement or leave the military, you now have the certification that can be added on top of your amazing experience to make you even more compatible, a more impressive candidate to these companies. However, if you wait to the very last minute, now it's going to get really challenging for you to get that certification because the ones that take a year, there's no way you can get that done in time. So start the process early. And this is one topic I really am trying to stress as much as I can to candidates as well as to agencies around the country, and that is helping their people try to prepare for life after the military, for life after law enforcement. I've recently just developed a half-day class. It's called Beyond the Thin Blue Line, Career Strategies for Law Enforcement and Military Personnel. And it's all about what officers and military personnel can do throughout their last couple of years in their profession to prepare themselves. And when I talk about this class, I usually get two types of responses from agencies. One is, can you be here tomorrow? Which is great. The other one is, oh God, no, we don't want to teach our people these skills. And that's pretty sad to hear. We talk a lot about officer wellness and wellness in the military as well to try to make sure that we take care of our people. But if you're only caring about your people when they're serving you or providing you a service or taking care of a problem that you're trying to address, do we really care about them? If you truly care about someone, you care about them forever, both while they're with your agency or in their time afterwards as well. So I'm really trying to push law enforcement agencies and military branches to be open to the idea of helping prepare your officers and your personnel for life after their years of service. This class that I'm offering now, I talk about identifying areas of interest, how to write a strong resume, how to optimize your LinkedIn profile, how to start networking, to start building relationships so that when it comes time for you to leave your profession, you can jump into your next career and have a very successful life after years of service. So if you are a police chief, a sheriff, a higher ranking member of your agency or military branch, be open to this class. I think it can do a lot of good for your people, and it'll really help them and prepare for their next stage of their life. And also, I think it's a great long-term strategy for you as well. This younger generation, they want to work at a company or organization where they feel valued and where they feel they're part of something special. And by you providing a class like this, you're showing that you really care about your people. And that means the world to your staff, and also will be really attractive to potential candidates for your agencies in the future as well. So I hope that you'll consider this. Recruiting Heroes and I are really excited about this course. We've already signed up with a couple agencies, and I can't wait to see other ones that want to sign up for it. I'll travel all over the world to teach this class. So just reach out to me, reach out to my company, and let's make it happen. But until then, have a great weekend, everybody. Stay safe, and we'll check in again next week. Bye, y'all.